We all have inner voices that we tend to ignore. There's one voice that comforts us, keeps us warm, and offers us cookies and milk at night. We prefer to listen to that voice, the one we always want to hear. This is why some people avoid listening to me, because being genuine is the only thing that truly changes you. I had to find the courage to stop listening to that comforting voice in my head that was holding me back. It was telling me that I didn't need to put in the effort, that I deserved an easy life. Following that mentality led me to become 297 pounds, overweight, out of shape, feeling like a failure, making only 1.0 a month, and making numerous mistakes. The easy path is filled with mistakes, while the hard journey challenges you to grow. It is crucial to acknowledge and work on your weaknesses in order to become a better person. Instead of running away from what we're not good at, we should embrace those challenges. By facing my weaknesses head-on, I have learned to accept and talk openly about them, ultimately finding peace within myself. Engaging in activities that challenge me and push me out of my comfort zone is what I enjoy. While I have a passion for sports and watching them, I also prioritize personal growth and development. Each day presents a battle against the temptation of taking the easy way out, but I believe that true progress comes from facing challenges head-on. Striving for excellence may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I find solace in embracing the unconventional. I struggle to respect those who can easily switch between different worlds, as I believe that commitment to a particular lifestyle is key. People often question why they are not achieving more or why their drive is lacking. But the answer lies in the willingness to endure discomfort. It is not about pushing yourself to the brink every day, but rather about consistently challenging yourself to stay hungry for improvement. Basking in past victories for too long can lead to complacency, which is why setting new obstacles is crucial for personal growth. Friction and adversity are essential for development. Without them, there can be no progress. Merely focusing on physical gains without strengthening the mind is akin to building a bigger, stronger version of a quitter. True mental fortitude comes from confronting challenges head-on and emerging stronger each time. I am committed to improving my fitness. It is essential to break free from the constraints of a normal mindset and strive to be the best version of yourself, even on your toughest days. I vividly recall a moment of profound peace and beauty amidst excruciating pain during a challenging physical feat. Despite the extreme discomfort, I pushed myself beyond what I thought was possible, reaching a level of endurance I never imagined. This experience taught me more about myself than any other, revealing inner strength and resilience I never knew I possessed. As I lay in the tub, I experienced a sensation like no other. It was as if I had stumbled upon a whole new world, a part of the brain that very few people have explored. It is a feeling that words cannot adequately describe. Learning from those who are open about their struggles and failures has been crucial for me. Despite my current success, I still have moments of doubt and imperfection because, at the end of the day, we are all flawed human beings. Sharing my story is my way of offering a glimmer of hope to others. Pushing oneself physically is, in my opinion, the key to unlocking life as true potential. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of personal growth, and working out is where one can cultivate it most effectively. It may not always be easy, but the discipline gained from physical training translates into every aspect of life. So, don't view exercise as a chore, but rather as the foundation upon which a fulfilling life is built. Remember, The first thing you see in the mirror each morning is your reflection, and that reflection should serve as a reminder of the battles you've already won. I perceive a difference in the notion that reflection is not everything. It is a sentiment that one is meant to experience in life once they depart from their residence. The commencement of a battle occurs within the confines of your own home, where you possess some control. You must exert control over the reflection in the mirror, as it sets the tone for your day. If you depart from your house feeling prepared to combat, having cultivated a mindset of determination, it stems from the discipline acquired through physical exercise. It is not solely derived from external sources, such as the workplace. Our society has become fixated on finding quick solutions and efficient life hacks. Everyone is in pursuit of a simple action algorithm that yields maximum profit with minimal effort. There is no denying that this mindset may grant you certain trappings of success if you are fortunate. However, it will not lead to a resilient mind or self-mastery. If you desire to master your mind and overcome limitations, you must develop an addiction to hard work. Passion, obsession, and even talent are only valuable tools if you possess the work ethic to support them. My work ethic stands as the most crucial factor in all of my achievements. Everything else takes a secondary role. When it comes to hard work, whether in the gym or at work, I adhere to the 40 rule. A 40-hour work week equates to a mere 40 effort. While it may be deemed satisfactory, it essentially signifies mediocrity. Do not settle for a 40-hour work week. There are 168 hours in a week, which means you have ample time to dedicate to additional work without neglecting your exercise routine. It entails optimizing your nutrition, spending quality time with your spouse and children, and organizing your life as if you are on a 24-hour mission every single day. Excuses hold no merit. 1. Many individuals often cite lack of time as the reason they are unable to work out as much as they would like. Balancing work obligations, family time, and the need for rest is a challenge we all face. However, if this is your situation, it is crucial to prioritize your mornings. When I was working full-time with the SEALs, I made the most of the early hours before dawn. I would go for a 6 to 10 mile run while my wife was still asleep. By preparing my gear the night before, packing my lunch, and having my work clothes ready in my locker, I was able to start my day at 7:30 a.m. On a typical day, I would head out for my run just after 4:00 a.m. and be back by 5:15 a.m. To maximize my time further, I would ride my bike the 25 miles to work since we only had one car. After working from 7:30 a.m. to noon, I would eat at my desk and then hit the gym or go for a beach run during my lunch break. In the afternoon, I would continue with my workout routine before biking back home. By the time I returned at 7:00 p.m., I had run about 15 miles, biked 50 miles, and completed a full day at the office. Despite this busy schedule, I always made sure to be home for dinner and in bed by 10 p.m. On Saturdays, I would allow myself to sleep in until 7 a.m., have a 3-hour workout, and spend the rest of the weekend with my wife. Sundays were reserved for active recovery, with an easy ride to stimulate healthy blood flow. While some may view my routine as extreme, it was a necessary commitment for me. I will not engage in a debate with you, but what about my friend Mike? He is a prominent financial advisor in New York City, dealing with high-pressure situations and working much longer than 8 hours a day. Despite having a wife and 2 kids, He is also an ultra runner. Here is how he manages it all. He wakes up at 4:00 a.m. every weekday to run for 60 to 90 minutes while his family is still asleep, bikes to work, does a quick 30-minute treadmill run after returning home, and goes for longer runs on weekends while ensuring it does not interfere with his family responsibilities. Despite being successful and wealthy, he could easily relax and enjoy the fruits of his labor with less effort. But he chooses to maintain his rigorous routine because he finds fulfillment in it. By organizing his schedule efficiently and staying true to his priorities, he dedicates each hour of his week to specific tasks, focusing entirely on them when the time comes. Like him, I believe in minimizing wasted hours and evaluating life comprehensively. We often spend too much time on meaningless activities like social media and television, which can accumulate to days and weeks if calculated annually. By being mindful of how we spend our time, we can make significant changes for the better. If you find yourself engaging in unproductive conversations or activities, it is essential to move on and transform yourself positively. Happiness and peace can be achieved by focusing on what truly matters, just like David Goggins asks. So, why not smile and discover your own path to contentment? I have found my way, and you will never hear me say that I am missing something. Years ago, I stumbled upon it. It can be found in the depths, repeatedly, to the point where one truly discovers oneself. Many individuals are lacking something because they have never taken the time to examine themselves. They have never conducted this personal experiment. We are all subjects in this laboratory, but we are also the scientists. We have the power to shape our own identities. Most people are missing something because there is so much potential trapped within them. I believe that word is overused, but it accurately describes the untapped resources within. Whether it be God, or whatever higher power one believes in, or even if one is an atheist, there is still untapped potential within. We walk around with our beautiful spouses, our wealth, and yet we feel like something is missing. That's because about 75% of ourselves is still locked away, hidden. We choose not to find our willpower, our soul, our determination, our courage, and what that entails. It can be a frightening process, like being a lab rat in a scary experiment. But waking up every day and admitting our shortcomings, while striving to become smarter, is far more productive than simply accepting our limitations. By examining ourselves, finding the willpower and courage, our potential expands beyond our imagination. We all go through this process. That's why I am here today, to discuss the reality of the situation, not some quick fixes or shortcuts. It is a battle between you and yourself. If you fail to understand this, it becomes a real problem. I can understand if you misinterpret my words and run down the street without a shirt, but that is not what I mean. The problem lies within you, and you must be willing to fix it.